Have you tried it?
No, not yet.
You got it. No, you got to try it. Honestly.
It could be good.
Yeah, no, 100%. No, honestly, you've got to try it. It's so good.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, what benefits will it have?
It's refreshing. Tastes good. Like, trust me, you've got to do it. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Haley, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think you're doing a
hi.
great job here, really. Probably don't hear it a lot, but you're doing a fantastic job. Hey, you know, like Neil Finn?
Sure.
Got him on the show day, coming in.
Cool.
Bit of the old Bhuja time. Yeah, get you in there if you want. You could probably.
No, I'm okay.
You sure?
Actually.
No?
No, I'm really busy. Thank you
Yeah,
so
okay,
much.
okay. Cool.
I think I'll pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some positive energy with Bhuja TV. Brought to you by Barocca Forward, a new, healthier energy drink. G'day New Zealand, welcome back to Daily Bhuja. It's so very nice to have your company. Now we have a very, very special guest in the studio with us, and I can tell you he is a huge fan of this show, Lee Hart. It is the one, the only, Mr. Neil Finn. G'day, mate.
G'day.
How you going, Neil?
Great to have you here.
Yeah.
How have you been? You good?
Yeah, good.
You're looking well.
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good.
I do ocean swims. I go out into the deep ocean and generally wear a couple of diving weight belts just to get a bit more pressure on me, you know, so what I mean? So, and I generally...
For the moment, Jason. We just move on, bring it back to the guest if we could. Now, look,
tell us about this guitar, Neil. It's absolutely magnificent.
is that from Asia?
That is actually quite a special thing, this. And I just thought I'd bring it in because not many people get to see this because it's put in a special cabinet
Okay.
at home. But it was given to me by the Dalai Lama about 10 years ago now when he came to Melbourne.
What was he like?
Wow.
Was he-
Pretty musical,
Yeah?
actually. He's got a lovely voice. It's a very high voice, actually. But
Yeah.
I find it a bit sort of waily.
he
to be
didn't
honest.
know any of my songs,
Okay.
but he could tell that I was a real genuine music fan. So he actually gave me this, and I'm supposed to play it every day for 7 minutes.
And that'll-
And that gives you some sort of spiritual kind of connection or something, Neil? It brings you
A bit of a
in
pain in
touch
the
with...
ass, wouldn't it?
It
Well-
helps to keep my molecules in the right
Centered.
place.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I tell you what we should do, Neil. We should get a photo of that, Maddie, for our Instagram page and indeed our facial book page.
Yeah,
That could be overcooking it a bit, but we could try.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone would like to see the guitar that Neil Finn got from the Dalai Lama after they'd done a sesh together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll be okay. Yeah, that's
good.
And your laptop? What?
Oh, well, I just thought maybe later on I'll have a chance to play some new songs that Liam and I have been
This is
working
from
on.
the-
But
the-
yeah, it's only barely mastered and no one's heard it, so I just thought I brought my computer along. I couldn't put it on a stick for you or
So
anything.
we'll
'cause
be
it-
the first people to hear a lot of that stuff from that.
It's, yeah.
That is amazing. So
Later
what
on.
you're saying, Neil, is that you're going to come on the Daily Bhuja show and play some new music for the first time on our show. Is that what you're saying?
think
Well,
that's what
I
he's
was
trying
told
to say,
that
Jason.
I was trying to say that?
We
Yeah.
just kept interrupting him. He was
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
that.
well, I think
That's
you're
what he
right.
said, and then you said it again after he said it.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that's what he said. If
You're just
you know
kind
what I
of
mean.
milking it now. You
Yeah,
see,
well,
'cause I
okay.
think,
Yeah,
there's
no.
only so much. I don't know how much time you've got. Neil,
I
but
didn't say that,
I haven't
actually.
got all day.
I didn't say that.
You will see, he didn't say that. That's why I was clarifying what he was saying, because he didn't actually say that.
No.
Neil, what's been going on for you? Because I know that you've been doing some live sessions, and tell us about those. Because didn't
That's
you?
what he was trying to explain before.
So what was
Yeah,
the
you did like
concept
it.
behind that? Was it a way of connecting further than what you normally do? What was the reasoning behind
question,
it?
Jason.
Thanks,
Well,
mate.
I've got this studio that we built, and really I just want to use it as much as I can
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
make sense of
Tax-
having built
tax
it
reasons,
for
is
God's
it?
sake. Yeah, and you know, I mean, otherwise it's empty because no one can afford to use it mostly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Actually, if I could just interrupt you there, Lee. Oh, g'day. I didn't see you there. You know, Barocca Forward is a new energy drink from Barocca. It contains B and C vitamins as well as magnesium and zinc. It contains energizing caffeine and guarana, but half the sugar as other full sugar energy drinks. Barocca Forward, giving you all the energy you need with half the sugar. Tell them I sent you. Thanks, mate.
Yeah. So anyway, so what else?
Neil, listen, can I just bring up a point with you, which is a real bugbear for Lee and I on Daily Bhuja, the commercial length of songs.
Yeah.
Ideally, we're looking at about 3 minutes 30. When you're creating, Neil, when you're in the creative process, do you take into consideration how long the song is?
Yeah, we just kind of generally speed it up or slow it down to get it to 3 minutes. Actually,
40.
Sharon, my wife, is really good at knowing at what point a song gets boring.
Yeah, my wife's a lot like that when we're having sex. Yep.
So generally speaking, when I'm first making it up, she'll
Yeah.
come in and it's usually around 3:10.
Well, I'm normally happy with 3 minutes 10, to be honest.
In sex?
Yeah.
So tell
you
us,
go.
Tell us about the tour, Neil. This is very, very exciting.
It
Talk
is.
us through it.
It's really exciting for us. We're going to a lot of very small country halls around New Zealand.
Yes. When you say we, who are you talking about?
My son Liam and I
Brilliant.
have made a record together that's sitting on this very precious computer here, and we're going to sort of blood it out there in the provinces,
Awesome.
in the small country halls with Elroy, Liam's younger brother, and my wife Sharon. We have a really hot band. We've got a Molly Lewis, a champion whistler from the US,
Oh, brilliant.
coming along.
That's not Wally Lewis, the lead
The league
player.
player.
Not Wally, Molly.
Oh, okay,
Molly,
sorry,
Lewis.
yes.
Molly Lewis. Right, yeah, I got
I
it.
just can't picture Wally Lewis on tour with you, to be honest, whistling, so that's why I brought it up. But I might just bring it back
Yeah.
to myself if I could, and just bring a question in from my side of the studio.
Yeah.
So you're saying it was the experience was positive, it was good.
Very good, yeah. We've been making this music up for a couple of years, and because he lives in LA and we're in Auckland, we only have been doing it every few months.
So what we're seeing now, we're seeing like the instruments that probably appeared on,
It's on lots of the songs, yeah.
Yeah,
and then it all
fantastic.
ends up on the computer there, of course, on a program. You wouldn't understand the chase, but more of
Or like a disc
computer-
drive or
Pro
something.
Tools,
Yeah,
Pro Tools.
Pro Tools.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a program for music and so
Yeah.
forth. But
And there's some very nice looking waveforms on this record.
I
too,
bet
must
there
say.
is.
They look like condoms, some of them.
Right, okay.
They do, yeah, it's quite weird. But a good waveform generally has to look a lot like a cock.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Neil. We'll take a break, and we'll be back shortly with some more stuff.
sounds good to me.
Thanks, mate.
Harricky.
Welcome back to Daily Bhuja with very special guest Neil Finn in the studio with us.
That's right, mate. It's a real musical special, isn't it?
What are you thinking of playing for us? Just so we know.
I'll play Distant Sun because it's kind of nice.
Oh,
and easy
yeah, nice.
For, you know,
What key are you going to be doing that in?
in C.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
You couldn't do it in A, could you? You wouldn't.
A. Oh no.
Or B, even B. It's just a little lower.
It's all different. Then I got to play B. I don't even know.
I'm
B.
kind of set up for a D here.
I don't know about B.
But it's
you
your
know.
song. You wrote it. Might as well do it in the key you wrote it in.
Yeah,
I
well,
suppose.
totally, that would
What's
be
the
the most
point of- What's the
respectful.
point of changing it this far into it?
Yeah, totally, mate.
I'd
Totally.
go along with that.
I'm happy with C.
Okay.
Yeah, are we doing C?
Yep.
Okay.
Just come in when you feel confident.
Thanks, mate.
All right.
Oh, so is it in C?
Tell me all the things you would change. I don't pretend to know what you want. When you come around and spin my top, time and again, time and again. No fire where I lit my spark. I'm not afraid of the dark.
Tom, have you got the manual for the Casio J960 organ?
J60?
Yeah.
Nah.
Jace is playing. It sounds horrendous.
Put me to shame, and you're 7.
Well, he's on an ISO track, but I can't really do much about that.
Right. So those sounds are coming from his end.
Yeah, they're all from Jace.
Devour my heart, put me to shame.
See what you can do, right? See if you can just.
Change now, change. Whenever I'm by your side, it's a chorus. Dust from a distant sun, a shower over
Stuck on this.
everyone.
Get it off
Back to the verse, back to the verse. Still so young to travel so far. Old enough to know who you are. Wise enough to carry the scars without any blame. Without any blame. Such chorus again now.
Chorus again.
Dust from a distant sun.
That's good, Neil.
We shower over everyone, and I'm lying on.
You right? Sorry about that, Neil. That's a hell of a tune, mate. That is a hell of a tune. Sorry about that. I got stuck in the old on the.
I think we'll probably wrap it up there.
We'd like to apologise as we seem to be experiencing some technical difficulties. For more details about Neil and Liam Finn's Where's My Room tour, visit neilandliamfinn.com. We're now returning to our regular broadcast. Well, I tell you what,
Sorry.
that has to be one of the...
Oh, what the?
That's
my record, man.
No,
Come
no. Neil, I'm so sorry. Can we get a, Tom? Oh, Tom, we need a clock. there you go. The one and only Neil Finn there on Daily Bhuja.
Ricky.